I'd like to start this video off by talking about computer viruses, spyware, malware, adware. These are different names for viruses. Virus is really just a name for a few different types of infections you can get. And I've worked on a lot of computers in the last 23 years. I have a business called MSL Computer Service where I've been to offices and regular people's homes working on their computers for over 2 decades. And what I've seen is, I've seen a lot of different, ways people have their computers set up. A lot of people don't have, and I notice a lot of people don't have antivirus software or malware remover software. A lot of people don't have registry cleaners. I don't mean just any virus remover, and I don't mean just any malware remover, and just any, sometimes you could click on the wrong link and download a virus program or a malware program, and it may be a virus itself. It may not even be what you need to fix your computer. There's a lot of links out there that people click on and they end up thinking that they're getting something that's going to help their problem, but really it ends up making it worse. You just can't click on anything that says it's going to fix your computer. I tell and I've had seniors too, and it really makes me feel bad where they've gotten one of these FBI warnings on their screen, or it's telling them to send $40 into this number here, or whatever, and then they're going to have their computer fixed just to be scammed. It's really, really breaks my heart thinking about that, because people that don't know better, they click on things just for no reason and believe it's going to help them. And I can tell you that there are programs out there that will help you remove viruses, normal viruses, and there's programs that will clean a registry. And what the registry is, most people don't even know, but Windows has something called a registry, and it's hidden in the background so you don't go in there and mess it up and and change things, because when you change things in the registry of Windows, it can be a permanent change and it can mess up the way the computer works. So I recommend a program called CCleaner. It's a free version. It's not anything you have to pay for. It's free. And what I recommend people to do is to get this program called CCleaner. You can go do a Google search, CCleaner, just spelled CCleaner, one word, and download it to your computer, whether you have Windows 7 or Windows 10 computer. There's even a version for Macs too. And make sure you get the right version for Mac, because it's going to be different. The Windows one may not run on a Mac, but I don't do much with Macs. I mainly work on computers, PCs, Microsoft, Windows 7 and Windows 10, so Mac is like a whole different animal, but I'll get into that in other videos. But in this video I want to talk about protection for your computer, and that's really important, especially when you have a lot of important files and programs on there that you rely on. And I see too many times that people don't have any real protection, or they pay $50 or $75 for a Norton antivirus or McAfee or some other name. And I tell you, I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't recommend Norton. I don't recommend McAfee or any other ones. That's just my personal opinion. I know there's people that have told me, oh, my Norton works great, or my this one works great. I have been using free programs for over 20 years, ever since I started in computers, since 1996. I've been using all free programs. CCleaner is a free program that will clean your history and a lot of other things. It will clean out the registry. Uh, Things that when you go and delete your uninstall programs, if it doesn't install the whole program, it leaves files in the registry. Reg Cleaner, CCleaner will clean that out. That's a good program. And it will also help speed up your computer too a little bit because it's cleaning out a lot of temporary files. I recommend Avast, A-V-A-S-T. That's a very good antivirus. I've been using the free version for a long time. I installed that on all my customers' computers, whether they have another one or whatever the case is. I always tell them, use this one. I uninstall whatever they have because I believe in it and it works really good. Now the only downfall with free version is that you'll get pop-ups and things like that about asking you if you want to get the better version, the paid version, which may be a little bit better. But I can tell you that the free version works fine, and you can, click off on those pop-ups that ask you about that and just use the free version. But if you'd like to use the paid version, that's up to you. But what I recommend also is Malwarebytes. That's a great program. You can use the free version of Malwarebytes or you can use the paid version. They have a trial version. I always download the free version and I try to stay with the free version. That's up to you. If you want to add, the paid version, that's good too. Malwarebytes is an excellent program that a lot of technicians use, and that cleans out a lot of malware and all kinds of things on your computer, and it will clean a lot of stuff out and it will make your computer run a lot better. So I recommend those three programs, and you can get all three of them free on the internet. And if your computer's running good, get those programs. If your antivirus is ran up and they want another $50 or $75 to get the virus definitions, uninstall it. Get this, Avast antivirus, and you can do a search. If you go to cnet.com, that's also download.com, you can go in there and type in Malwarebytes free version, or like I said, you can go on Google and type in Malwarebytes free version. As long as you're getting the free version or the trial, if you like that, great. And you can download CCleaner. Make sure you download that. Also download, CCleaner has the registry and the cleaning program built in. So what you do is you download those, install those. Excuse me. Once you get CCleaner, install it. You'll see a little paintbrush icon on your desktop. Double click on that. Hit where it says run. It may ask you, do you want to analyze it? Just hit run and you'll get another box. Click off on that box. Let it run all the way through. If you've never used it before, it's going to take, good 15, 20 to 30 minutes the first time. But once you get it used to using it, like every couple weeks or once a month, then it will just run really quick when you hit run. Then what you do is after it's finished with the running, there's another, on the left hand side, there's another box that says registry. You click on that box, then you hit run again. It'll give you another box that'll say checking for registry problems. You run that, it'll ask you, do you want to back up the registry? I usually say no. It doesn't really affect anything. You can click no, you don't want to back up the registry, and then just click on repair my computer. Give it a few minutes and it'll come up and show you all the stuff that's going on. And at the end of the scan, it may take a while. It might take 10-15 minutes to scan, or it might do it in 5 minutes, depending on how many things that it finds through the search. So what you do is you click clean up whatever it is on and then give it time and it'll clean up. Now going to the Avast antivirus, once you install that, you could hit run, and run the first test, and what it'll do is it'll update. It has to put in the update definition files, and you might see that popping up. Avast will pop up on the screen, and as long as it's running in the background, it's okay. And then the malware bytes, you get that one, and what you do is you click on that and you hit run, and that will update. It takes about a couple minutes to update. After it updates, it will scan your whole computer, and then after that it'll prompt you to remove whatever it found on the bottom. You click the bottom where it says quarantine or remove, and it may prompt you to restart your computer when it's done. Give it a couple minutes to remove everything. Once it's done, restart the computer. I recommend you using malware bytes and then using CCleaner afterwards. That's my recommendation, because CCleaner, malware bytes is going to find stuff, and then CCleaner will add on and kind of clean out whatever's left over in the registry, and also just running the cleaner portion. And if you do all those three, let me know what the results are. Send me a message telling me, hey, it worked out for me, and I really, tell me if you like the program. Everybody that I've installed it for, or even myself, I've been using it for many years. Those programs I love, and those three is really all you'll need to download as far as cleaner programs. If anybody sends you a pop-up or message about something else, I would recommend just closing off of it. Use those three programs. And if you have any questions about running them, you can always just ask me, and I'll give you the answer to it. If you have any problems with it, let me know. They're very simple programs to use. So, if you like this video and it's helped you out, and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Also, I'm going to be making more videos, so keep looking out for my videos. I'm going to try to do a couple videos a week on different subjects. This one is all about keeping your computer clean, running faster, and using those three utilities, which make a big difference. And like I said, if you have any questions about any computer issue that you have, or anything related to computers, let me know how your computer's acting. If you need any help with it, I'll give you the help you need. I just put it in the box, or you can email me. I also have a website. You can go to mslcomputerservice.com. Go there and check out everything on my website. It's a really good website, and you could ask questions there, and that goes right to my email, and I'll get that as well. Also, you can see my ratings on Google. If you go to Google My Business, MSL Computer Service, I have a 5-star rating on there, and I have many recommendations and reviews on there, and as well as my website. So I hope this video helps you, and I would suggest getting those programs. They're really going to help a lot with your computer as far as running slow or things just acting really weird on them. I'm going to come up with another video about how to clean your Google browser and your Edge browser and Explorer, and then when you click on that, you can clean that out. That also has a history built into it, which we'll get into in another video. But for now, I just want to remind you to like and subscribe to my video, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Michael Acasio here with MSL Computer Service.